Lost Island is still on track. Classic PvP returns. And a brand new creature is coming to Titan. You're right kids, it's Clark and welcome to your regular ARK community news. Before we begin, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, share around, and let's get into it. So yes, that's right, Lost Island is still on track to drop on 14th of December. Said our lead community manager said as much, that they're on track for an exciting holiday and a happy new year. And also it was reconfirmed in the community crunch, the 14th of December. It's coming, I know. There's a lot of skeptics out there when it comes to map drops with wildcard and of course ARK, whereby yes, I know pretty much every map has been delayed by maybe a day, a week or so, and it has been delayed on the very same day in some instances in the past, but so far it's still on track. The brand new free DLC that's coming to PlayStation, Xbox and PC on the 14th. What time exactly we don't know yet. Hopefully we'll get some exact times next weekend as we get very close to the final day, as it's just a few days after that. Is it worth booking a day off for? Certainly not, don't do it. Although it is the Christmas period then, so you might have some time off. And speaking of Christmas, if you didn't catch me mentioning this before, it is indeed dropping on the very same day, the 14th. It's all happening on that day. I am very cautious about them doing both on the same day. Something that you mentioned in the comments on my previous video is that the rates will be improved on that same day as well for Lost Island. Now we don't want that, I don't think. Everybody out there, myself included, are looking forward to a back to primitive game that this map is certainly looking to offer, seemingly doing away with the tech, bringing in new creatures that are very anti-tech. It's the first official map in a while that I do feel we're going back to the days of old, back to those island days where you've really got to grind your heart out from the start, and improving the rates with of course the Winter Wonderland event is going to dampen that experience a little. Yes, it's great to see raptor claws and all of the cool loot that comes with it in the drops, but you don't want that. You want the Bob life back on the ground, grinding your heart out, and I'll be there with you on the beaches. I can't wait. The 14th, it's coming. And speaking of going back to that primitive game of old, well, Classic PvP is returning. If you don't know what Classic PvP is, it's an official cluster group out there whereby the devs make it pretty much impossible to use any tech at all. With, yes, improved rates all the way up to 5 times with experience, breeding, hatching and raising, tribes set to 25 players, alliances disabled, player count to 100, tech dinos done away, all aberration and extinction content cut out, no tech engrams, no cave building, but cryopods are enabled, with a few balancing changes and Reaper Queen spawning on Valguero, because of course you can't play Aberration. And as you'd expect, Lost Island will be added to this cluster with the Lost Island, Scorched Earth, Rag, Val and the Center, and dropping on December the 14th, which I'm very interested to see in this cluster's success, because this is the first time we've seen Classic PvP with a brand new map at season launch that's based around that Classic PvP that you want. Which, as much as I would love to be joining you on those servers, you know where I will be with a select few YouTubers. Yes, that's right. My last video alluded to Monarchy coming to an end. It's not. We are going to Lost Island. I don't know whether I should be telling you this, but I feel like I've got to redeem myself from last weekend, making you all think it was all over. It's not Lost Island. It's all going off. If you don't know, you've got an Evo event this weekend, of course running as part of the Turkey Trials event. You've got until December the 7th to continue enjoying this, and I hope you're out there grinding your heart out for these, the Dodo Rexes. And that's about it so far in general news, not a lot. There were a few patches that were dropped recently. An Exo mech deploying issue, a crash that occurred when trying to complete the Survive the ARK mission, and a non-dedicated server issue when trying to join a DLC map. Codigo Alex, the creator of the mod map Titan, which we of course showcased in full quite recently, is bringing out a brand new creature, and quite a unique one at that. Of course, only for the mod map Titan. Don't get your hopes up that we'll be seeing this for official, but the devs have acknowledged this, so you never know, it could be a possibility. As Codigo Alex has mentioned himself, to describe this thing is think like an exo mech crossed with a trike, a very agile, mobile one that can move at great speeds, jump long distances, and most of all, be a jet ski, of course. So are we going into Transformers meta now? I don't know, but I do like this, and I'm really looking forward to getting my hands on this in the future. It's shout out time, and this time we're weirdly shouting out Syntac. Don't think he needs the shout out, but he recently jumped into the fold of doing a 100 days video, which is really well put together. I really enjoyed watching this. There's so many out there now. The 100 days challenge videos. It's surprising how well they're still doing, and everybody's still jumping on board with this format of video, where I'm thinking, do I get involved with this myself? I don't know. I do want to, but if I do a 100 days video, I want to do it in a very different, unique format that you've not seen before. That's not like every other 100 days video out there. Maybe a live stream, a 10-hour live stream over the 100 days. Maybe that's what we can do in hardcore, where, yeah, if it fails, that's the end of. If you do want to see that, comment below. I want to hear it. Let me know. The Axeman, you know him, you love him. We played quite recently with him and Syntac on the Survival of the Fittest servers quite recently, which you got to check out. That's looking to be something very cool that's going to be opening to the public in the near future. Is, yes, seemingly doing his own Fjorda Let's Play very soon as well. In fact, I'm sure an episode will be out by the time this video airs. And I've got to shout out Vino, who created this thumbnail. I think it's really well done. Vino is, in my opinion, the next up-and-coming Fuego who does pretty much all of the artwork for Wildcard using Blender. So do keep an eye on Vino, go follow him, he's certainly one to watch. And speaking of Fjorda, the mod map version, I know a lot of you are still playing it out there, myself included. If you don't know, Helm's Deep Forberg is going to be changing drastically in the very near future, with pretty much everything in this image changing. So if you have anything built, I'd get it out now, get it moved before you can't access it, or it might get destroyed or hidden in the mesh. I know it kind of sucks, but this new iteration of Helm's Deep looks very cool, and I'm looking forward to seeing it in action. And you've got roughly about a week to move out before this update goes live, so get on it quick, you out there who are built here, myself included. Come on, let's go. And finally, it's that time again where we will be giving away something to you, a Noglin plushie. That's right, one of you lucky winners out there will be getting a Noglin plushie. So all we've had to do is put the YouTube video that you commented on in this website, and we are going to pick random comments, and it's going to pick the comments that I think you had to write. You had to write monarchy. If you said the word monarchy, you have bagged yourself a Noglin plushie. Well done to you. And I know a lot of people out there spelt it with a CH instead of a K. It's fine if it's one or the other, you've won. I'm not going to penalize you because you didn't say the letter K. Let's find out. Pick the comments. Come on, cross your fingers. What we got? Jen J, congratulations to you. You have bagged yourself a Noglin plushie, and I'll be getting in touch with you in the very near future. Congratulations to you. Are there any more plushies out there to give away? There sort of are. I probably will be doing another one in the near future, but I just need to confirm a few details first before I do that. Make sure I've got some to give away to you, and I think I have. It's happening. Just wait and see. So of course, my name's Rasclark. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, peace out.